Let's now try to convert the FSM into a state table. So your state table is going to look as follows. It's similar to your more state table with a slight difference. You have current state, you have next state when x is 0 and x is 1, and then you have output z when x is 0 and x is 1. Remember, in a Mealy machine, your output is a function of both current state and the input. In your Moore machine, your output was only a function of current state. You had 4 states, S0, S1, S2, S3. Now let's use this FSM and try to figure it out. So from S0, if you get a 0, you remain in S0 and your output is 0. So from S0, if you get the input 0, you remain in S0 and your output is 0. If you get the input 1, you move to S1, but your output is still a 0. S1, 0. From S1, if you get a 0, you move to S2 with the output 0. So you move to S2 with the output 0. And if you get a 1, you stay in S1 with the output 0. Next, from S2, if you get a 0, you move to S0. And if you get a 1, you move to S3. So S0 and S3. And in both these instances, your output is a 0. When you're in the state S3, if you get a 0, you move to S2 with your output 0. If you get a 1, you move to S1 with the output 1. So you move to S1 with the output 1. So this is the state table. A state table is basically a tabular representation of your FSM. So instead of having these transitions in this way, you're just going to make it in the form of a table, which is much more convenient for us to understand.